Good evening, everybody. It's your favorite dark comic nerd, Yo! And we're doing another car video. Been a while, hasn't it? And it's not for anything in particular. I just noticed that I have enough quartz now to do another summon on this one right here, the interlude campaign. Now, some people would probably want to do this as the craft essence that is there is very, very helpful. It seems like no matter how many of these crazy event quests I do, I can never get enough of these coins. And that is because they only allowed one type of CE this year to do any of this stuff. There is not double CE, and I'll explain what that means. If you look right here, there is a 5-star in the middle, and to the right and left of the middle card there are two other cards, which are a 3-star and a 4-star. Now, those can only be picked up during this banner. Usually, there's something that you can pick up by getting it through doing a quest or an event thing or something in the actual event. That does not happen this year. So the only way you can get these scath coins, and that's what I'm calling them, and then let's back out. It's dark. I'm scared of the dark. And we used some of them recently. Yeah. You're going to talk. No, you're not. Anyway, so here it is, guys. We got our hearts raised up high. I managed to get enough of the silver coins. Excuse me. To finally trade in for one. And if we go down here, you'll see where I did that, guys. And then I used the 200 gold coins, which you guys remember, we did that video where I got that 5-star off a ticket, which is why we're going to use the other 2 tickets and try to get a 4-star tonight. And I might even go nuts and try to get something out of a friend summon, which I never try to get craft essence out of a friend summoning. It's just nuts. Is that the point we've come to? Yes, it is. But as you can see, I stuck for the piercing bunny wardrobe key. And the reason for that is because I figured in the long run, if for some reason I don't get enough gold coins again, what would I rather give up? The wardrobe key, or would I rather give up the CE that is really only good? It's an okay CE to have. It's going to give you guts after the event is over. But next to that, it's really nothing special except during this event. And even then... So the thing is that, am I willing to give that up? Yes. And it's been very difficult to get these coins because you can only get them. Sorry, guys, I clicked that by accident. Cancel. You can only get them by getting, you can only get extra from getting the CE from the event. And most of us already have that stuff. I'm surprised I can say that because not too long ago, having a scath or some of these was nigh impossible. Now I could care less about these guys. Care less. None of them are. It's all the Celtic guys, and I could care less about them. I got all of them, and I could care less about them when I didn't have them. Really, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was only good when they were rated up during certain events, which they're not even rated up during this event. I think it's just kind of sad all around. This is a weird event, and I'm not taking a lot of enjoyment out of it. I looked at the board game thing, guys. I'm so happy we're not doing a video on that. It took forever. Lots of times of trial and error. I do not like this. I talked to friends who have done it in other games. They didn't like it. It's suckage because you can get beaten up pretty easily by the opposing team who sometimes is much higher levels than you. It's really, this only works out if you got your characters at level 100. And it's like, I'm sorry, but you're telling me that you're going to kind of effectively punish the people who don't give you truckloads of money to level up your characters? Because what if I just got a new character like Scath here, that's over here? What if I just got her? I don't probably have a truckload of CE to use. I mean, not CE, but Embers. So it's like, you know what? I can't level this character up to 100. And they don't exactly let you trade in anything. All you can do is go to the store every month and get the standard 50 that you can get that 50. Next to that, you can only get them during this event and stuff like that, which some people do. Some people do. But it's like you're not, the company's not benefiting from doing it. I mean, it's one of the few games that I don't fully grasp where it benefits them financially from making EXP so difficult. There are some little things, but it's kind of like you have to get to A to B to C. So let's say, for example, the company wants to make some money from you having to well, let's show you. Let's show you. It's dark again. Okay, so we go to the gate here and we go to the daily quests. So let's say I keep using all these daily quests, and then I'm a new player and I want to really level up my character. So I go to the daily quests and I do them and I do them and do them. And then I use up down here where I try to add AP, I use up what limited apples I would have as a new player. So that means the only other thing I could use to do stuff is I would have to then expend, if I can bring it back up, the Saint Quartz up at top. And after you've used all that up, you'd have to buy it. But it's such a long roundabout way to do it that it's like, you're really not making, so why make it so difficult? Because in a lot of other games, I admit that they don't really let you level up your characters as you play. You have to get some kind of item to do it, but it's so much easier to come by in a lot of the other games I play that it's ridiculous. So I find it very curious because it doesn't benefit them really financially much, making it so much harder to make it's like, I suppose you kind of maybe want to make it so that the players can't level their characters up very readily, and that means the game is harder, so maybe they want to summon more often to get more characters. But once again, that seems like just a long-winded way to get your way. That's like saying, well, instead of taking this straight line to get to the town next door, I'll go to the town up north, then I'll go farther up north, then I'll get to Canada, and then I'll come back down south to get to where I want to go to. And it just makes no sense. So I never fully understood what the deal with this is, but it's kind of cuckoo stupid. I'm sorry, but I just gotta say that's just a weird roundabout way to try to get money. Because next to that, because you might force people to spend more money that way, because that's what this game is about. This game, as of all free games, free to play, are about making money. It's about eventually forcing you into the position that I and many other players were forced into, get you to spend your money, which I actually haven't been too bad, guys, because I used to buy comic books, and now the comic industry sucks. Actually, it's worse than suckage. It needs a new definition of something so horrible that actually people in hell say, hey, that's a good way of explaining hell now. That's what we need, because the comic industry is just in the toilet. It's in a toilet, flushed down the sewer pipe, heading towards a toxic waste dump. There you go. So the thing is that it's so bad, the comic industry, and so I don't buy a lot of stuff. And if I was really smart, I'd save myself truckloads of money by just going to my friend Jeff and having him go through about the same way that he does it digitally, that he gets his books and I could get my books, and I'd save roughly about $50 a month. That's all I'd say. That's why it's not a big deal. It's not a really big deal. I'm not really spending on, but books are getting to the point where soon enough it's gonna be like, that's it. I wave the white flag and I'm out. And I'll be putting all my money pretty much into this. So, but right now, guys, where I sit is that I really hate this event, and I hate that it doesn't seem very well done to get the boxes. I'm sure a lot of people have a lot more free time and are doing this stuff, but not me. I got to work for a living, and I've been putting in a lot of OT lately. I'll get a really good paycheck out of everything, which means we might take a little bit of money, though I owe people money. I owe God money, and I owe, meaning that I owe my tithe, and I'm going to put a little extra in. I'm going to do a bit more this time around. And then I owe my folks back some money, and I'm going to start doing some stuff towards that. And I've got something special going on for a video on my Dark Comic Nerd channel with something that I am selling to a friend, and he says 2 to 3 weeks he'll have the money available because he just spent a buttload of money down in Kentucky. So now he's a little short-handed, but he's a little short on cash is actually a better way of saying it. But he really wants the item I has. It's enough, guys, where if I put up to auction, I could get a lot of money, lots of money. But there's so many people that they want their cut, then you have to pay taxes, and it's all this stuff. So it's more of a hassle. The way I do it this way, it doesn't really take a lot from me in the long run. So it's a lot better. But I think from the money I earned this week from work, and I think I can give some money back to my folks for the car. Praise the Lord. The car's back, everybody. I'm in it, as you can see. And the thing is that I should be able to take the remaining money from my friend, and that'll pay my folks back. So I already put a $200 down towards the deposit. I basically, that's about 1/5 of what I want to pay them back. So, and I'm going to use this as a lesson, guys, to tell you, be honorable. If somebody comes to your rescue, if the Lord has put somebody, your parents or your friends or somebody are still alive, and they will come to your rescue, do them right, pay them back. If you use the gas in their car while you're using their car, put the gas back in, be gracious, give gratitude to the Lord, give gratitude to the people that helped you out, and, do favors for them. I'm not saying you should be indebted to them for the rest of your life, but you should do something nice for them for a while. So, and be kind to them. So I just want to put that all out, guys. I know we're on my game here, but I want to put that all up because I like to add a little bit of real life gratitude and things that are going on to my videos. You guys know me by now. And all 8 of my viewers, and like I think 1 or 2 of them are me from other channels, and one of them is my friend Jeff, and I think one of them might be his wife. So it's like, yeah, there's half of them, like Memorabilia Collector and a few other people, like Son. It's like, you know what? I don't think they'll mind too much. Let's just put it that way. But what we are going to do is, I think we're going to go and we're going to use up 2 of our tickets right now, guys. Summon. I'm a trying. It's so close to midnight, guys, that well, it's not super close, but it's close enough that it's being a little slow. Though my tablet's been a little pokey lately. I think I need to clean the buffer, so to speak. Clean the buffer. What I really need to do is restart it. And I need to go in and I need to see if there's any weird stuff running in the background, because I have a hunch I can think of one off the top of my head. So like I said, we're looking for a 4-star CE, particularly the event one would be helpful. If we get a servant, it's fine. But ironically, we're not looking for one, which means they'll probably dump a lot of them on us. Isn't that the way? It's like the thing hears you and knows what you want and gives you the exact opposite. Part of the problem is that I'm running the camera too, everybody. Dang, I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I said 4-star CE and then I added event 1, I knew that was going to happen. Stupid little thing. It couldn't cut us a break, could it? Just couldn't. Okay, guys, we're going to try to pad our bets. And we're going to try to get it so that, can't believe I'm actually putting anything into that card. I really hate it. We're going to try to use up some of the leftover, because trust me, I have some leftover CE, or at least I believe I do. And we're going to try to use up some of it. Yeah, we're going to use up that. First thing is going to that stupid one I didn't want. Then we'll see if there's anything else. And we'll get rid of some of that. And there we go. And see if we can get a double or triple. And if we don't, that's fine. Yeah, I've got 2 of those tiers from the Grail guys. I've got 2 of those, but man, it's such a pain in the butt. Hey, I just noticed something. We've got a few more of those Alice ones. Let's bump that. They're not important to this particular event, but I'd like to get them out of the way. Where are you? Come out and play. Let's see. There they are. So yeah, the next one, if I haven't made it abundantly clear, guys, we're going to be trying to go for the Shuten-Douji. I wouldn't have normally, but I just kind of on a whim. And we're doing a car video, so let's see if the car video gives us an advantage. That would be nice, wouldn't it, everybody? Yeah, so the last thing I did when I did the Grail Front, the last Grail Front event I did, which I'm only into 2 of them because they're such a pain in the butt and they take a lot of time. What I was able to win by the skin of my teeth, and mostly what I did was I put more money into, not more money, but I put more effort into my servants than I did into putting CE. And like I said, I barely won, and I think that's going to be it. I don't think there's anything else. We can make some really quick, but we're not going to. So we're going to go to the servants next, guys, because we just got I did one of the lotto things. We just got a ton of CE. As you can see, I had 34 of the gold and 24 of the silver, so we're doing great. Now, what I should be doing is powering up the servants I need for this event, but let's just say it's all weird. Lower level servants are better to use, I think, as far as they get power-ups. It's confusing. I find the whole thing confusing, and I never want to do one of these dumb things again as long as I live. Let's just be honest. That's what I'm coming down to, guys. I never want to do this mess of a crap ever as long as I live. Again, they do these things. I think a lot of people are like, oh, it was fun. And it's like, oh, maybe because you're insane. You're insane. So, of course, it's fun. You're crazy, and we should have you locked up and institutionalized. I, of course, find the irony that we're going to level up Scath. Very nice. And we did put a bit of effort into that, guys. Let's hope we get back. Like I said, this Shuten-Douji thing, we could lose more than we could gain because we're not even going to get... It would be nice if it was sort of tied to the event. Like we could get CE from the event, but it's not even remotely tied to that. So here's a hoping. Let's see if the car video works and all the other things we've done. So we're looking for an assassin type, which we have not done good on this. And I, as you guys know, wasn't going to keep shelling out money, but a lot of it was leftover and free. Good old free CE, which also doesn't bode too well because, well, actually, some people say they get much better luck with free CE, with free Saint Quartz. Not on that CE, apparently, though. That was terrible. That they've had better luck with the free than they do with the paid. I think I found more the opposite direction. If that 1 4-star CE is all we get, though, that's just horrible. That's miserable. That's one of the things, like, you take your game and you throw it in the trash. Because right now, it's looking pretty horrible. It's looking like that might be the only thing we get. It's barely been any servants either. This is what we would have wanted when trying to draw tickets for the other banner. And yeah, this is what I would call. They call this a bait banner, but I call it more like a temptation banner. That might have been a good pause, and it was. But come on, you owe me at this point. This thing sucks. This has been terrible. I think this whole roll is going to turn out like garbage. I think it's going to be utter garbage. Oh my gosh, you gave me the same crappy 4-star again? That might have been a good pause. Come on, good pause. Good pause. Come on. I just want the game to come out and punch me in the face right here. That's what it feels like. Another rated up, but oh, that was horrible. Oh, what? I could fart better than this. Oh, that was terrible. Utterly terrible. And no, I'm not going back for seconds. Please, Sock, can I have another? Boom, right in the face. Oh, that was terrible. Nope. Horrible. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, look at all the CE in that. Ah, you suck. That's like basically waving a middle finger in my face. Maybe if I knew I was going to get that much CE, I should have came over and rolled on something on this. Let's use up the remaining quartz we have, guys. Which seems stupid because I probably should save some of it, but whatever. At this point, I'm trying to keep some. Ah, shut up! You're going to roll a servant on this thing. I hate you. It would have been ironic if he had been the Lancer that's rated up currently. Ah, you suck. I swear it's doing it on purpose. I swear it's doing it on purpose. Anyway, we got plenty of other, we got plenty of shards, guys, if we need to use them for anything, so it's fine. Plus, almost every time we do, let me show you guys. Almost every time we do some of this stuff here, I usually get a piece of quartz, it feels like. Especially when doing the grail fronts up here. So this is where I'm at, guys. Here's where I'm at. 3 of them available, and another one's about to open. Possibly the last one, even. I don't know. Let me see real quick. Maybe. See, there's a thing of quartz right up there where it says no battles. I think that's just when it... As long as you complete at least one, and then you wait till tomorrow night, it's going to be like the finishing thing. And then the rest of it is just doing all these things here to keep getting... You do these little term 2 things down here and everything. It's all about continuously doing them to try to get dog tags. And that's the thing. Which is how we're going to make the rest of this night pretty halfway decent, guys. Let's roll on some stuff. See if we can get the grand prize while you guys are here. See, this is how we're getting stuff, guys. People will try to like one-up each other by seeing how many boxes they can open. I have found that this year, this does not appeal to me at all. Farming for these dog tags to turn around and do the thing. If this is our version, hey, there's a good one right there, guys. We got one of those Demon Boar plushies, and I love getting the okay, I hit the button. There it goes. I love getting embers. Any kind of embers are great. Of course, you want to get the grand prize, which the grand prize I find also suck. What are we going to get? Ugh. Terrible. There has been some plus. I want to see if she'll give us the big thing that she says when we get closer to the grand prize. Last time I had to go through quite a few to get to the grand prize. By the way, the car video apparently sucked tonight, didn't it, folks? The bunny isn't bringing me squat for luck. Look at that. That was terrible. Bunny's all hype and no substance. There we go. Here we go. Watch this. Boom! Grand prize. But the grand prize suck. So I could skip right into the next prize reset, guys, but I want to try to get the golden fruit, the remaining demon boar plushies. The rest of the stuff with the stocking of these secret gems and all these things, guys. A lot of people love getting them. This is where they stock up on these things like crazy. They just have this like system set up where they farm like nuts and to try to get as much of this stuff as they can. And I want to get more of those Blades of Wisdom. Now, one of the things that bums me out is they should have done some Hellfire of Wisdom this year, I think. Now, what I do is, there we go. I had a ton of those to start out with. Hey, we got another Demon Boar. I love that. Hey, guys, I think we have enough. We'll check on seeing if we can get something tonight. Just for my records while I have you guys here and just show you what I'm doing. Hey, we can. How many can we get? Oh, okay. Well, let's go for the Nautilus traveling 20,000 leagues. And then I'll come back for the other ones later, of course. Now, let's check it out, guys. This is a command code to put on a card. Now you can freely put these on cards now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, without needing anything. Gain 2 C stars when attacking with the engraved card. Remove 1 defense debuff from yourself. So if your defense is been buffed by the enemy, you get rid of it. Oh, yep, the Nautilus. One of the favorite things I like seeing the Nautilus in, guys, and talking about Nemo, is in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, or Extraordinary Gentlemen, depends on how you want to say it. It's funny because Nemo that's in this, not only is it odd that we haven't gotten him yet, there's been no like banner for him, but he's actually, I guess later on as they've been doing things with the character, they're supposed to turn him into Noah. He's actually supposed to use the Ark as his noble phantasm as we get down the line here. It's very weird. It's very weird what they've been doing. So here's what I just got, guys. It's a ton of this stuff. So I just go to receive all. Boom, there we go. And now we have a bunch of it that we can use. Oh, I'm getting a terrible wrist cramp from holding the tablet in a really, really bad position. So what I can do now, guys, is at least go in and I can go into servants and I can use up a bunch of stuff. I got a ton of stuff, 38 of the generic stuff, and you can keep getting this. So what most people do is when they get, and I've made videos in the past about these lottery things, guys. Most people, what they'll do is when they get the biggest prizes they want, they'll like, especially when there's only up to like box 9, I think box 9 or 11, can you still get a grand prize. After that, the boxes are just generic stuff. They're everything but a grand prize, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of people just try to get through them, get the grand prize, reset, and then once they get to the end when there's no more grand prizes, it's basically a free-for-all. But here's the catch. A lot of times once you get past the boxes that have the grand prizes, you have to get all, I think, the materials in there before you can reset it. That's the problem. So there's some good and bad. Let's just put it that way. But that's it for me, guys. I'm going to probably, pause my app here in a second as soon as I'm done the video. And I'll probably come back and level up some of my servants, and we'll see if that might help me during the event. So, but yeah, things are going pretty good. I wanted to show you guys things are going okay. I did at least 2 of the Grail fronts already. Got 2 of the tiers. If I don't get the Grail by the time the event's over, it's not going to hurt my feelings. I got a ton of them. And on the same time, guys, I really care more about the stuff that's in these lottery things, and I think it's what a lot of people are going for. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people just aren't even bothering with the other thing. So, but I'll be doing some stuff. I might show you guys. I did really good last year. If this really is what's taking over for the Nero thing, I'm disappointed, first off, and secondly, I don't know if I'll do anywhere near as good as last year, but I'll probably come up with another last minute video, guys. And we have a few more days if I decide to, maybe I'll do something to try to get, I didn't want to spend any more money, but there really isn't anything good coming up. Really, there isn't. So maybe I'll put a little bit of money, like $40 into getting 2 more polls for Shuten-Douji, because she doesn't really, I don't even know if she's story locked or not, but she might not be something you can normally get outside of these events. So we'll take a look at it. Usually she doesn't show up in a lot of things rated up, as far as she gets a bonus, attack bonus or something from showing up in certain events. So she's not one of these characters you definitely need. But as I've been getting more and more servants, as we're just looking at them right here, guys, 233. Now that's keeping in track that there's probably some doubles in here. So let's call it, maybe let's just be generous and call it like 220 or something like that. That's still a lot of servants, and I still want to get as many as I can. Some of which a lot of people are talking about the big thing where Japan might have indicated that they're going to stop doing reruns of events, which a lot of people are then hoping that that means that the events will all be opened up and you'll be able to buy them with rare prisms or something else, or they'll all be in their own category, like we have with the main story 1 and then the main story 1.5 and then the lost belts and that kind of stuff, and they'll all be opened up and you can just get, you know, a one-time shot at stuff, which would be great for me because I missed the first 2 years and there's so many servants I need. So, but we'll see. I don't know what Japan's got. I don't know if whatever Japan's got in mind is good or if it's going to be really bad. Because it could also go in a really bad direction, the very bad direction. So we'll have to wait and see, guys, and to see what they're going to decide to do. At least they're not doing anything where they're talking about that's it. After Lost Belt, we're shutting everything down. But they have been dragging things out, getting to these future Lost Belts they have. So they might not have anything prepared after this. Who knows? Who knows? They could be making up a new story for the third main story right now, for all we know, guys. We don't know. But what I do know, guys, is it's, I don't think it's officially 10 more minutes roughly, and it's officially Saturday. So TGIF, and I hope all you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for being here with me tonight, guys, on this wonderful Friday evening, doing one of my car videos that didn't turn out so well, but we still had a fun time. I think we still had a fun time, and I hope you guys have a fun time this weekend, and I hope God blesses you with good weather, safe travel if you're going anywhere, safe time at home if you're in a state where I know there's a couple hurricanes. We're in hurricane season, and lots of other bad things that might happen in certain states. So I hope the Lord blesses you guys if you're at home with safety around your grill, around your family, around your house this time of the year, in your area. And I really hope that all of you have an enjoyable weekend, as I don't think we'll be doing this again until at least probably sometime next week, maybe right before they end the intermission banner that they got going on. Like I said, we might do 2 more rolls for Shuten-Douji, and then that's it. That's all my money they're getting. And we'll see what's coming up next. We'll see what else is going to be coming up after this is over. Though, with this event, we still got, at least after we hit midnight, we still got 8 more days. So, who knows? That'll take us at least to the end of the month, and then we'll see what's going on. A lot of us think that next month is going to bring us into the Gouda Gouda event. So the thing is that that should be interesting for so many reasons. But you guys have a great weekend. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy, and may God bless you all, guys.